All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the very first Valorant game here at MSU West Plains. We are the Grizzlies, and we're playing Valorant tonight in the open season. We're gonna have a good night. This is the first Valorant stream, as I said before, and I have a very special guest with me. If you'd like to come up here so you can be closer to the mic. This is Josh, also known as FlameTerror. For those of you who watch the Call of Duty streams, he's gonna be casting Valorant with me tonight. It's gonna be a very fun night.
Gonna be an exciting matchup.
Yeah. We are going up against the LCCC esports team. We are starting on Haven with MSU starting on the attacking team. Looks like a lot of team comp changing over here for LCCC. Looks like we have Jimmy Buckets on Harbor. We have ScubaSteev on Sova. Shully's on Killjoy. AceOfSpades on Jet. And Bloo is on Reyna because that's all he knows how to play. Anyways. We have Slumber on Reyna, Mark on Yoru, Omen on Viper, Roreed on Sage, and Ox on Breach. I'm excited to see how this game is going to play out. I'm very excited to see how well the Grizzlies are going to be doing. They've been practicing a very large amount. They've been very excited for tonight's game, and I'm excited to see how it's about to go down. So as soon as the match starts, we'll be getting into some of the actual commentating very soon. One of the best parts about Valorant, if any of you are Valorant fans yourselves, is the fact that the loading screens take absolutely forever, especially when loading into a match as we're currently experiencing at the moment. This is not something we can change. This is simply just Valorant. So we do apologize.
Also, it's Blue's fault.
It's also Blue's fault. Here at MSU, we blame everything on Blue. Yeah, so if you want to, whoever's in chats, you can go ahead and blame Blue. All right, and we are here now. How can I switch from one team? There we go. There we go. I think 5, 6. Okay. 6 through 0. There we go. Okay, this is my first time ever casting a Valorant game, so I do apologize if I get any of the controls wrong. But we've got it. Starting off looking through Jimmy Buckets on Harbor right here on Attack on Haven. Who has the spike? Looks like Shully is the one with the spike sitting here on B window, getting ready with his turret.
Looks like they're going for a heavy A stack.
A heavy A stack, yeah, I agree. Which is very, very weird as the Grizzlies, especially when I play with them, like to all rush C long. It's like ScubaSteev with his Larry lineups here.
Looks like they got the call out on that Euro.
Looks like the first shots of the match are being fired right here.
Jimmy Bucket's sending his wave up. Viper Util going down. Blue is trying to capture Orb.
Looks like he is already 1/6 of the way to getting Empress. Looks like Ace dashes in right here. Gets concussed by the breach, however. Inside of Jimmy Bucket's cove right here. Looks like Shully gets the plant down. Oh, looks like it gets taken out right there. Blue gets one elimination. Looks like he cannot quite take... Oh,
a teabag.
Was that a teabag?
That was a teabag.
A teabag is simply not allowed. Per NJC rules.
Ox? Man. No honor.
A teabag is a form of toxicity as stated by the NJC rules and is...
highly prohibited.
Highly prohibited in competition. That will most likely be something we'll have to look at later.
Looks like Blue is trying to marshal down C long.
Yeah, spinning his little recon ballast song that he is so proud of having that he always tries to flex on me with, but I know my knives are always cooler than Blue's. Anyways, back to the game. Enough Blue slander. Let's go ahead and see how many shots with this Marshall he can hit right here on C long. Looks like none, as per usual with Blue.
Capturing the orb again.
Yeah, looks like he is 2/3 of the way to having Empress. Oh! Big league Guardian from Ox over there on C. Looks like the entirety... Oh, it looks like a Yoru is going in the long bully flank right here, trying to get all the way behind the Grizzlies. It's trapped in C cubby here. Looks like it's about to happen. Looks like Ace is about to get hit from the side right here, unbeknownst to her. Oh, yes. Oh. Yoru coming in, getting 2 eliminations on the Grizzlies right there. All right, the score is currently 2-0 with the Grizzlies behind. Ready to see what's about to go on right
Grizzlies
here.
on their full buy right now.
Yeah, it looks like Grizzlies are doing their best to do a little bit of a force buy right here. I'm
They're
seeing
saving.
3 Spectres, a Stinger, and a Marshall from the Grizzlies right here.
Looks like they opted to save.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to do a little bit of saving right here. I'm seeing a lot of credits still available for the Grizzlies. Looks like a Sage Wall right here on Garage. Looks like Reyna in mid gets taken out by Blue. Looks like he may be pushing in right here. Putting his Leer out. Getting some blind down. Getting a double elimination right there with a Spectre. Looking good, Blue. Little bit of a breach concussion going out right there from Ox. Little bit of a reload glitch right there. Looks like a Cove from Jimmy Buckets also goes down. Yoru clone gets hit by Blue. And this Yoru is making his way around B mid. Blue gets taken out. Shully launching some nades inside of B. Putting that swarm down. Looks like ScubaSteev is finally coming out. Getting ready to help his team with a little bit of a recon bolt right here just to reveal where LCCC might be. Looks like he does get some eyes on the Viper. Taking out the Viper. Absolutely beautiful. But it looks like the rest of the Grizzlies are going to rotate out of here.
30 seconds left.
Grizzlies have 30 seconds to plant the spike right now. It looks like the Yoru is on A site with the Breach on C site at the moment. Looks like they're planning on going through A here. ScubaSteev leading the charge. Let's see Shully come in and get the plant. Unbeknownst to them, the Yoru is there. I say unbeknownst to them, but Jimmy Buckets takes out the Yoru. Plants the spike with 3 seconds left. Looking good. This Breach is going to have to make his way all the way over here to A, which he basically already is.
Jimmy Buckets has walled off, so they will know when he is coming through.
Jimmy Buckets does hear this Breach right next to him. Looks like the Breach is getting his concussion
HP.
ready.
Can he get it?
And it looks like the round goes to the Grizzlies right there. Looks like Jimmy Buckets picks up a Phantom. Looking good.
Gives us a smiley face.
Gives us a smiley face. I love it. Alright, let's see what... Oh, Grizzlies are full buying. Except for Shully. He's a man of culture. Sticking with his Spectre. Looks like we got a classic from the Breach. Never mind. All 5 Vandals. I take that back. Alright, we see the weapons. We see the credits. Looks like a lineup Larry move from ScubaSteev right here. Looks like they are ready for the Grizzlies to push B/A. Looks like Jimmy Buckets is getting shot at a little bit right here. Looks like 2 of the Grizzlies fall right there. Looks like Jimmy Buckets was able to snag an elimination on the Sage. So that means the rest of LCCC has no more healing. Looks like a Breach flank right here. Looks like Blue, sorry, not Blue. Jimmy Buckets was not quite able to get the elimination. Shully almost snags the LM on the Killjoy. Not the Killjoy, I apologize. The Viper. Looks like Ace goes down as well. It looks like Shully also goes down. Round number 5. LCCC is currently leading 3-1. Looks like Shully, not Shully, Ace is nodding to Jimmy Buckets in the spawn. Jimmy Buckets swinging that beautiful classic knife. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's being run over here. It looks like a little bit of some saving from a couple of our players here, the Grizzlies. Ready to see what's about to go down. Looks like the Grizzlies are just holed up in their spawn.
Looks like they're trying to work B now.
Looks like from C long, the Breach was able to make a flank here and take out ScubaSteev. Looks like Ace is getting into a pretty good position right here. Using her Cloud. Oh, doesn't quite get the elimination. Ghost versus a Vandal is never an easy fight. Looks like the entirety of LCCC is coming in right now. Looks like 101 on the Viper right there from Blue's Marshall. Oh, gets caught off guard by the Breach. However, Jimmy Buckets was able to reciprocate. Caught in the back. Shully was hit from B window. Cove goes down. It looks like the spike is now being planted. Jimmy Buckets being able to get that spike planted and is beginning to wall off the entirety of B right here. Beautiful elimination by Buckets.
Wall's still up. He will know when they cross.
Looks like he can hear their footsteps right outside.
Oh.
Beautiful shot by Jimmy Buckets. Oh, but he does not know that the fifth was out there. Almost an ace for Jimmy Buckets, but was shut down by the Viper from LCCC. And she gets a defuse, making the score 4-1 in favor of LCCC. We'll be moving into round number 6 now. See what's going to be bought by the Grizzlies here. Looks like 3 Vandals, a Marshall, and a Ghost. Maybe some switching. Looks like ScubaSteev is switching to the Marshall.
Back to
the Marshall. Back to Guardian. Back to Marshall. We don't know what he's doing. Sometimes we don't think he knows what he's doing. We're just kidding, Steve. We love you. Little recon dart shot, maybe? No? Oh. Blue able to take down that Breach.
Blue ults. Clearing sight.
Is Shully going to be the one to plant? Looks like he is. Spike is now down. Good nano swarm. Looks like Blue gets taken out by the Yoru from LC. Look at Yoru clone right there. Blinding Shully and Jimmy Buckets.
Omen takes out.
Looks like the Reyna goes down on LC's side. Looks like Ace and Shully are doing their best to absolutely hold down this spike right here. Looks like the last two. Looks like a little bit of an updraft right there, but doesn't quite get it. Looks like Shully is going to be waiting for the defuse to happen in order for him to activate this swarm. And it looks like they are retreating. There is no way for them to have time to defuse the bomb. That means that Shully clutches the round. Score is currently 4-2 in favor of LC. Let's go ahead and see what people are buying. Looks like more of a save round for the Grizzlies. I see 3 pistols right now. An SMG and a Vandal from ScubaSteev. Looks like I think Shully might have given his Vandal to ScubaSteev, is what I'm assuming here. Because Shully still has a lot of money. Dart goes off into A. Looks like they find the Viper. Look, the Omen is there too, waiting for them. I think Ace might... Yes, Ace did see the Viper. That means she knows that they are on A. Ooh, Ghost versus Vandal. Yeah, I see Ace shaking her head saying no to Blue.
Looks like they are pushing back.
Blue is a duelist. Blue is a slayer. But even Blue's Ghost cannot defeat a Vandal. Looks like they might be trying to rotate over to C. I like how the entirety of the Grizzlies are staying together as such a tight-knit group. However, with one really good spray by a weapon like the Vandal or the Phantom or the Odin or the Ares even, they can take out the entirety of the Grizzlies when they're so tight-knit. Looks like they are moving into B right here. Reyna Lear goes up from Blue. Concussion from the Breach from LC goes down as well. Looks like Cove is here as well from Jimmy Buckets. Looks like Shully is about to go plant inside of that Cove.
Noticing a lot of Grizzlies are one.
And a Nanoswarm goes down as well. Looks like an ultimate from Jimmy Buckets goes out. Looks like Blue, Jimmy Buckets getting some eliminations right here. Looks like Blue is the last alive, using his ghost to the best of his ability. There's not too much he can do with only a ghost. Oh, and it looks like the Viper from LC is able to defuse the bomb, making the score 5-2. All right, let's go ahead and see what's being bought over here on the Grizzlies side. Go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard right here as well. Jimmy Buckets 8-6, Blue is 5-7, Shully 1-5, ScubaSteev and AceOfSpades are both 1-7. This is only after round 7 though. We are currently in round 8.
Looks like the Grizzlies are pushing up C long.
Big C long push by the Grizzlies here. I know that we like this spot. AceOfSpades goes down. So does Blue. So does ScubaSteev. Jimmy Buckets is trying to get out of there, pick up a Vandal, and get out. Looks like Shully follows him as well.
They might be trying for a save round.
Looks like Jimmy Buckets does go down right here, and looks like Shully does as well. Let's go ahead and see what's being bought over here by the Grizzlies.
Looks like another save round.
They don't really have too much credits to work with, though. Once they begin winning a round, maybe 2, I would assume that they're going to have a lot more money to work with, and we're going to see a lot more Vandals start popping out of here. I would like to see Blue or ScubaSteev on an Operator. I know their shots are very good with that weapon. Oh, looks like that Yoru is very hurt, but he does teleport out.
Viper util goes down.
Alright, looks like ScubaSteev uses his ultimate right here.
Can he?
Trying to get some picks. Doesn't look like he was able to get any.
Looks like they know someone up top haven.
Oh, looks like Ace gets taken out from the side here.
Spike down A.
Looks like Steven gets taken out right there by the Reyna. But Jimmy Buckets puts an end to her reign right there. An end to her Empress ultimate. Looks like he's able to wall this off. Cascade sewers. Pick up a Phantom. Maybe try to get out here. He does have Spike on him, so if he does make a bum rush over to C, he would be able to plant it in time. But it looks like the Yoru and the Breach are already trying to rotate into B right here.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left in the round. Looks like the Yoru is coming up through mid right here. About to hit up B window. Yeah, looks like the Yoru is hitting up B window.
Will Jimmy Buckets spot him? I think he does. He
Oh,
gets the head.
beautiful headshot right there. Looks like there's not a lot Jimmy Buckets can do. He doesn't have a lot of time to plant.
Looks like he's just trying
Looks
to
like he's just trying to save and stay alive. Looks like...
Ooh,
Oh.
Viper does not see him. Stay a little bit longer. He gets the
Oh,
Viper
he
too.
gets the Viper as well. That is huge for Jimmy Buckets right there.
Huge devastation
All right.
to the econ.
And was also able to save that Phantom, meaning that he does not have to buy a weapon for this round. Alright, looks like 2 Vandals, a Phantom, and 2 Ghosts going out for the Grizzlies right here, but no shields from AceOfSpades. I wonder if that is intentional or if she has forgotten to simply buy shields.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Alright. See what's about to go down right here.
Looks like another B push. They find the
Oh.
Reyna. And take him
Good
down.
shots by Blue right
Nice.
there. Looks like he overheals himself. 150 health. Looking good.
A wall going out.
Looks like a leer and a blind from the opposing Yoru right there.
Util also.
Lots of util dump right here on mid. Looks like that is a Yoru clone. I love the metallic sounds of this Imperium Vandal. Looks like ScubaSteev was able to get an elimination as well. Looks like Ace does go down. Looks like ScubaSteev might go down, but Jimmy Bucket saves his life. Currently 4 against 2 right now. 3 against 2 right now. 2 against 2 right now. Alright. 2 versus 1. And it looks like the Grizzlies take home another round.
Can they plant in time to get that extra credit?
They cannot. Alright. Score is currently 7-3 in favor of LCCC. 12 kills for Jimmy Buckets, 6 for Bloo, 4 for ScubaSteev. Shully and Ace both have 1. However, the Sage from LCCC has 0. Anyways, going to be moving into this next round. ScubaSteev starting it off with a recon dart. Jimmy Bucket's looking into garage right here. Ace using her cloud. Looks like the Grizzlies are now pushing into A site. Jimmy Bucket's using his cascade all the way through sewers, stopping it on the bend of a connector. Bloo and Steve both go down right there.
More Viper util up.
Lots of Viper utility.
Sage's smoke goes out. Jet smoke.
Beautiful
Viper's
shots by
out.
Ace. Looks like she hears the footsteps.
Push back by
Big
the
breach ultimate right there, taking out Shully. Looks like there is 1 player in heaven. 2 from sewers.
Oh, Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets goes for the elimination on the Yoru, however, it was a clone. Blind by the Yoru as well.
Looks like
Oh, through the water. That is upsetting.
Looks like he was trying to save.
Looks like he was trying to save once more.
Last round in the half.
All right, last round in the half. That means that the Grizzlies and LCCC are going to be absolutely buying out everything they have. Looks like ScubaSteev going with the operator. I like what I see.
Is he gonna opt down B? I think so.
I would think so. All I know is that I have a much cooler operator skin. That's all I know. Sorry, Steve, but it's true. Looks like, wait, 3 operators and 2 vandals from LCCC? Oh
What
my.
could they be playing?
Oh my.
Looks
that
like they're
is-
just trying to stall.
Oh!
So
Very close shot right there. Oh, looks like Steve gets taken out by the Reina with the operator.
Shully picks up the operator.
Yeah, Shully with the operator right here. Looks like LC's breach trying to come around through C long, get behind the Grizzlies.
Ooh.
Looks like that does work. Jimmy Buckets able to take out the Sage. Looks like it is just Ace of Spades and Jimmy Buckets left alive with the Grizzlies. Looks like that Yoru ultimate going out right there. Completely invisible to the Grizzlies. Oh, right at the exact same time, Ace and Jimmy Buckets do fall.
Huge Euro util to find them.
All right, the sides have switched. That means the Grizzlies are now going to be defending. The score is currently 9-3.
I'm interested to see how they play this defense.
Right. The Grizzlies are a much more defensive team. But once me and Blue get on that team, we become very aggressive.
Looks like it's a 3-0-2 split.
Yeah, it looks like there is no... Never mind, I'm thinking wrong here.
I was meaning for our side.
Yeah.
Now like 2-1.
2 on C, 2 on A, 1 on B. Looks like Blue is
Jimmy's wall going
walking
out.
in with a shorty right here, seeing if he can catch anyone off guard in sewers. Looks like there's 3 of the LC players on C. Ooh.
Breach has been spotted. Wall going out.
Oh, not able to get an elimination. Shully able to get that kill.
Spike planted. There.
Looks like Blue coming with the ghost right here. Able to get that elimination. Looking good.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like there is a 1 LC player left. It looks like it has to be the Yoru. Looks like Ace
kicking
finds
out.
him, and it looks like Blue's going to be picking up the Sheriff as Shully goes to defuse. Now, what would be smart is if Shully stops it at half and lets somebody else defuse, but I'm unsure if he knows about that trick.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my inventions. Don't stress if I die. It was great knowing you all. Also, delete my hard drive.
So let's see what's going to be bought here round 2. Looks like 3 Vandals.
3 Vandals, 1 Spectre, and 1 Ghost.
Sheriff.
Oh, Sheriff.
Blue on the 80 ping right here. Oh my. Maybe that's why he's not playing as good. Because let me tell you, when my boy Blue gets in here, he starts dropping kills. Let me tell you. He starts going crazy. He starts cooking. However, I think this ping is really starting to hold him back because he is playing from home today. As basically the entire Valorant team is very sick right now. In fact, I did forget to mention that earlier. Most of them are playing from home instead of here in the Grizzlies esports lab, but they still come through to play their games. Looks like there's not a lot of push going in here. Like the Blue trying to get behind right here is the entirety of LCCC. It goes in to B. Looks like Blue coming up behind right here.
Looks like presence on B is shown.
Oh, he sees all of them. Oh,
Ooh,
only gets
only
one. That
gets
is upsetting for Blue. I know he's angry right now.
Bomb grenade out.
I did just see somebody in chat say that the best gun of the game is Odin, and you are now from here on out banned from the Grizzlies esports chat.
Planted.
I'm just kidding. How?
Nah, not
Oh.
if you're Sova. If you're Sova, it's pretty good. In my opinion, at least.
Looks like Ace is trying to shake off that aim. Shully getting an elimination. Jimmy Bucket's getting one as well. There are 2 players left on LC's team.
Last player standing.
Looks like it is up to
Ooh.
Ace to clutch, but does not quite get it as the breach from the opposing team was able to take her out in heaven. All right, it's currently round 15. LC needs 2 more round wins to take home game 1 of the night. This is a 3. My bad. Thank you, Josh.
No problem.
LC needs 3 round wins to take home game of the night. The first game of the night, I mean. And this is a best out of 3 game.
Time out.
See what's about to go down right here. Looks like Steve saw a few on A here. Yeah, it looks like the entirety of LC is moving into A right now. Looks like a Yoru clone running in right now. Cascade from Jimmy Buckets goes out. Blue able to get a good elimination right there, healing himself up as well. He hears some in sewers, but was not quite able to get that elimination.
Ace gets one.
Ace gets one. Jimmy Buckets gets taken out. Looks like she's getting that dash cranked and ready. ScubaSteev goes down as well. It is now just Shully left alive in B.
Going on the long bully flank.
Long bully flank, as Mr. Blue likes to say. And Dyer as well. From the Overwatch team.
Placing sentry.
Gets
Ooh.
the Reyna.
Was able to eliminate the Reyna with a Vandal right there.
My ult's not ready.
Looks like he doesn't quite know the Viper is right here. He now knows the Viper is right there. However, the Viper does take him out. All right, let's see what is going to be bought on round number 16.
Looks like another save round.
Another relatively safe round.
Alarm bot out.
Looks like Blue is going with the shorty again.
It looks like a
Interested to see how
full
that
buy
goes.
from LC.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade.
Looks like a breach ultimate goes out right there, stunning Jimmy Buckets. Oh, it looks like ScubaSteev gets hit from the back. Looks like the Cove does not quite go up in time. Shully going down as well. Looks like it is up to Blue and Ace.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Looks like Ace goes down right there by the opposing Reyna. Oh, does not quite see the other Reyna inside of a garage window. That is upsetting for Mr. Blue.
Match point.
Match point right now for LC. They win this round. They take home game 1 of the night, and we will be switching over to the Ascent map.
Turret out. Alarm bot out.
Looks like a full buy from the Grizzlies right here in an attempt to save this last round. However, Ace does not have shield at all. Looks like a full push into B from LC right here. That is an aggressive push. Shully taking a lot of damage right there. A lot more damage than he would probably like to take as well. Looks like Jimmy Buckets and Blue are the only two left alive. Looks like an ultimate from Jimmy Buckets goes out, but he does go down.
Player standing.
Oh, and it looks like the first game of the night does go to LC. We'll be going to a quick BRB screen, and then we will be moving in to round number 2 of the night. All right, we are back for game number 2 of the night. We're the MSU Grizzlies, and tonight we are going up against LCCC. We're playing Valorant in the open season. This is our first streamed game here at MSU, and we're taking it over to Ascent. And just like last round, I have my faithful co-caster Josh, also known as FlameTerror, if you watch the MW2 streams. And we are starting it off with Jimmy Buckets thinking about maybe jumping on Harbor. Looks like Blue is switching over to Yoru. Yes, Jimmy Buckets locks in Harbor. Shully locks in KJ. AceOfSpades is on Reyna with ScubaSteev on Sova. Looks like Royall is on Sage as last game. Mark is on Raze, Slumber on Reyna as of last game. Ox has switched over to Sky, and it looks like Omen is thinking of maybe being on Viper again. Looks like that is what they are contemplating at the moment. But we will see. There's 23 seconds left to lock in.
I'm interested to see if Omen does pick Viper. Is Viper a good character for this map?
I think Viper's a good character on any map, in all honesty.
Choose your agent.
Alright, he locks in Viper. And it is said that the Grizzlies are going to be defending first, with LC attacking. We will see how this game is going to go. I'm going to go ahead and mute so I don't feel like I need to talk for probably the next 15 minutes, as the loading screens in Valorant, as I said before, are very long. Oh, look, never mind.
Never mind.
That was the quickest loading screen in Valorant that I have ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, we're here. Looks like entirely classics. Looks like mostly utility is being bought here by both teams. Oh, it looks like Blue's going to a shorty. Of course, Blue has to be different. Looks like Ghost from Slumber on the opposing team as well. See where each of these teams are sitting right now. Looks like we have 2 Grizzlies on B side over here. Looks like Shully is going to be maybe looking... No. Maybe he might be lurking mid. And it looks like we have 2 of the Grizzlies on A side as well. Looks like Bloo's clone was taken out right there. Skydog goes out by Ox. Boom bot by the Raze. Looks like a lot of utility is being dumped here. Looks like Bloo is just attempting to get out of there, leaving ScubaSteev by himself. Looks like the entirety of LC is rotating through mid. Looks like all of the Grizzlies are now rotating to A. Oh, and it looks like Jimmy Buckets was caught unaware. See Ace coming up here. Good shot by Ace.
Gun here.
Gets info on Lewis.
Spike planted.
Almost another elimination right there. I did hear. Looks like Bloo gets 1 elimination as well. Solid 3v3 at the moment. Bloo gets another. Solid 2v2 right now. And it's a 1v2. Will Bloo be able to clutch this up? Oh, it doesn't look like he was quite able to do it. That is a-okay. First round, pistol round, goes to LC. I was also told by our very own Coach Pinnin earlier that the audio for the actual game was very low. So I was able to turn that up, so hopefully the volume does sound a lot better now. Let's see what's being bought here by both teams. Looks like another pistol round for the Grizzlies. And a forced buy from LC. Looks like Ace looking up mid right here.
There.
And it looks like Ace gets taken out by the Reyna.
Spike down B.
And Bloo gets taken down as well in B main. ScubaSteev with the Sheriff creeping into mid right here. Hits 1 shot on the Viper. However, has been brought down to 5 health. That's a lot of health taken away for just a Spectre. Let me just verify that was a Spectre. Oh, never mind. It was a Marshall. I simply just don't listen. Or don't look. Jimmy Buckets creeping into mid right here as well. Looks like the Viper from LC does have the spike, and it looks like she is creeping into B site right here. Jimmy Buckets being the last alive, and I take that back as Jimmy Buckets gets taken down as well. Looks like Bloo is going to be hopping on the Marshall. Oh, wait. Ace is jamming out. Oh, never mind. Hope she inspects that Vandal again. I love the way this Vandal sounds when you inspect it. Looks like Bloo is about to look down mid right here. Can he beat this Reyna in a Marshall off?
Time to jump.
Since his TPO.
Oh, and he does. Hits a nice flick right there. Oh, doesn't quite get the Marshall out in time against the Sky with a Guardian. Jimmy Buckets getting skydogged right there. Will Ace be able to get his back? She does. ScubaSteev gets 1 as well. Is a 4v2 right now. 4v1 right now. ScubaSteev coming up through mid, shooting a recon dart.
Recalling my bot.
Looks like Ace was able to get the last elimination right there. Looking great. Alright. Round number 3 goes to the Grizzlies. Score is currently 1-2, with LC still in the lead, but just barely. Looks like it's almost a full buy for the Grizzlies. 3 Vandals and heavy shields.
Alarm bot out.
Looks like Blue has not bought anything yet other than light shields. Looks like he might be saving this round. What I think Blue may be doing is he may be saving up to get an operator next round. Is what I'm understanding.
Placing sentry.
Shully looks like he's setting up over here with some KJ turrets. Blue sending his clone in. It looks like all 5 of LC is sitting there. Looks like they don't really know where LC is. Shully now knows where LC is.
Bomb grenade out.
Handle this.
Blue getting behind.
Yeah, it looks like Blue is now calling out.
They know where all of LC is.
I'm back. Get
Oh, it looks like Blue is about to get behind all of them. Doesn't quite get an elimination right there, but AceOfSpades does.
defeated.
Steve with another.
Steve with 1 elimination, solid 2v2. Looks like they about the same amount of health on each side as well. Spike is now down on B site.
One enemy remaining. Last
Gets
player
traded.
standing.
It's up to Blue right here. He knows exactly where this player is. Maybe he baits the defuse.
Is he getting half? Baited.
He baits it. Oh, doesn't
Oh,
quite
so
get it.
close.
A headshot from a Vandal will eliminate anybody. Alright, let's see what's being bought here for the Grizzlies once more. Looks like 2 Vandals, a Bulldog, a Spectre, and looks like Steve is still on Classic. I just don't think he's bought anything yet. What a slacker. Looks like he buys shields and a Marshall. Look at that. I'm assuming he's going to be peeking mid with that setup. Let's look to see what Jimmy Buckets does here with this Cascade. Looks like he cascades into mid right there. However, no one is in mid. They are all stacking B once more. Oh, whoa. How did those shots not hit?
I think it was a bit low from spread.
Cutting through. Here.
Good try from Blue right there with a nice teleport.
I've got your trail.
Looks like a Sky ultimate from Ox from LC.
Scanning ahead. Water rising.
Oh, looks like Jimmy Buckets was caught using his water wall. Shully was able to get 1 elimination. Solid 2v2 right now. However, the Grizzlies have more health in total than LC.
Plant is going
Spike
down.
planted.
Yeah, plant down. Looks like B site next to the boxes. It is up to Steve and Ace to clutch this up. They do not know where they are.
One enemy remaining.
Ace was able to get a good kill right there.
Last player standing.
Oh.
So close.
Very close clutch right there. Let's see who is buying what. Looks like Grizzlies are taking an eco round. Trying to save a little bit of money here. Blue going with the shorty again. This man never ceases to confuse me.
Time to jump.
Let's see. Looks like LC does not have the spike. Looks like the Viper is about to pick Spike up, and she does. Looks like most of them are running down into mid right now.
Flooding them.
Cascade wall goes up. Stops it right on the connector. Everyone's kind of locked in a stalemate right now. No one really knows exactly where anyone else is. Oh, it looks like other than Sky might have saw Jimmy Buckets right here.
I think it goes both ways.
Ooh. Jimmy Buckets goes down right there.
Placing sentry.
Big nade from the Rays. ScubaSteev gets another elimination right here.
30 seconds left.
Shully goes down.
Spike planted.
Blue goes down as well.
Last player standing.
Ace and Steve both go down as well. Let's go ahead and see what is being bought here. An operator from Blue. I knew Blue was probably going to try to go operator this round. Let's go make fun of his skin, shall we, on the operator? I always like to rub it in his face that I have a cooler operator skin than he. Yeah, I have a cooler. Do you think I have a cooler? Yeah, I have a cooler operator skin. Yeah, even Josh says so. Even Josh says so. Anyways, let's see where this round is about to go right here. Score is currently 1-5 with LC in the lead. Jimmy Buckets gets taken down in mid right there.
Fake teleport.
Looks like the entirety of the Grizzlies are wrapping around in the mid. Blue with the operator. Oh,
So close.
so close. Oh, almost had that shot right there. Couple shots traded right there from Ace. Blue is the only one left. Tries to go for the no-scope, doesn't quite hit it. Doesn't quite hit that shot either. If only he had my operator skin, that might have went differently.
I agree.
I agree. Alright. Let's see what is being bought. ScubaSteev on the Marshall. Ace and Jimmy on the Vandal. Looks like the entirety of LC is full buying. And they have a lot of credits to spare too. 4 Vandals with an operator on LC's team.
Turn out.
A lot of waiting is going on right now. Ooh. I knew for a fact that that Viper saw ScubaSteev. And he does get away. That was risky. Shully took a lot of damage as well. AceOfSpades as well. Looks like Ace and Jimmy Buckets have... Oh my, that was a beautiful shot from AceOfSpades right there. Alright, she's now fully healed. Almost fully healed. Only missing 12 health. Who needs it though? Looks like Blue gets taken out in mid right there. ScubaSteev still with the Marshall. Oh, I think he saw one.
30 seconds left.
Trying to get a couple pop shots. Looks like Jimmy Buckets is rotating early. Over here trying to get to A. He hears them planting. I know for a fact he hears them planting. Looks like he's getting ready to use his ultimate. Oh, I think he decided not to. I feel like he really should have here. Especially with 4 of them left. The ultimate would come in handy. Looks like he's about to use it. And let's see if he does. Let's see if he suggests if they move or not. He may be waiting. I'm still unsure of why he hasn't. Maybe he might be waiting for Ace to get in position. I understand if that was the reason why. Waiting for Ace to get in position over here on this door. Ace not quite able to secure the kill. ScubaSteev getting 2. Oh no. It looks like there is not quite enough time here.
Last player standing.
Shully gets taken out by the rocket. Looks like Jimmy Bucket's the last alive, and I take that back because he gets taken out by the spike as well. Looks like round number 9 we are going into. Let's see who is buying what here. 4 of the Grizzlies have chosen to go with a Vandal.
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
Looks like every single one of the Grizzlies have chosen to go with a Vandal right here. That is something I like to see.
Turret out.
ScubaSteev with a nice little lineup. Looks like most of LCC. C is all over on A over here.
Out of charges.
Oh, sadly taken out. A lot of shots going down
Spike planted.
into heaven right here.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
Flawless from LC. Rounds continue. It is now round 10. Let's see what is being bought from each team. Looks like still an operator held by Omen over here from LC. It looks like the entirety of LC is pushing into A right now. And I know that Ace hears them. She's definitely pinging and calling out to her team right now. She gets stunned by the Sky Dog. Pushed by the Sky as well. Jimmy Buckets goes down. ScubaSteev was able to get an elimination with that ultimate. That is great.
Got your trail.
I like what I'm seeing.
Handle this.
Outrated uses dimensional drift. Trying to catch.
Yep, Blue going in with his Yoru ult.
Here.
Pings out the Viper.
He's able to see where everybody is.
I'm back.
Doesn't quite get the elimination. Looks like his dimensional rift did not last as long as he was hoping it to last. Alright. Round number 11. Looks like 3 of the Grizzlies have opted in to go with Vandals. Shully with a Ghost, doing a little bit of saving as well. Looks like Ace is trying to peek mid right here. But I know that Omen out there does have an operator, which is terrifying. Okay, Blue is having a rough time trying to deal with what's going on in B right now. Gets taken out. So does Ace.
Bot coming back.
Slumber goes down, courtesy of Jimmy Buckets. Oh, Ox takes out Jimmy Buckets right there. ScubaSteev gets 1 elimination on the Sage from LC.
Bomb grenade out.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
All up to speed.
All up to ScubaSteev. He gets 1, almost gets the other. That was a very, very close round.
Last round before the switch.
It is now last round before the switch, as you might have heard the announcer suggest. That means all the credits and all the ult charge and abilities you might have had will be leaving you after this round. So it is time for each team to full buy and get as much as they possibly can. I'm seeing 5 Vandals from the Grizzlies. Seeing 3 Vandals, 1 Phantom, and 1 Operator from LC.
Revealing area. Found them.
So were recon drones. I think they know they're there.
Yeah, that recon dart from ScubaSteev right there allowed the entirety of the Grizzlies to know exactly where they are. Oh, and it looks... Oh, yeah, flank.
Last player standing.
Looks like it is all up to Shully right now.
Welcome to
As Ox is planting... I take it back. He's no, he's planting once more.
Recalling my bot.
Spike planted.
It's like a Viper ultimate and a Reyna ultimate go down right here. It is time for Shully to just go ahead and try to use that ultimate. Even though to him it may not seem like it's got that much of an impact, it would still be great to have. doesn't quite get the elimination.
Switching sides.
Alright, the sides have switched, and the Grizzlies are now the ones attacking. Let's see what is going on in pistol round here. Looks like all classics for the Grizzlies. Shully buying shield. With a Ghost, a Sheriff, and 3 classics for LC. With the Raze buying some shield, and so does the Viper.
We can't keep doing the same things.
Ready to see what's about to go down for the Grizzlies right here. Boombot coming in right now. Ooh, big headshot right there. Taken out from mid. So was Shully. Ox to the double elimination. Slumber getting one as well. ScubaSteev gets taken down. So does Jimmy Buckets. It is up to Blue right here. Looks like he teleports out behind them all. That was almost a beautiful play right there. But they heard the teleport and were able to all converge on Blue.
Match point.
It is now match point for LC. If they do win this round, that means LC will be taking home the victory for tonight's game, 2-0 against the Grizzlies. Let's see what's being bought right here. Ooh, looks like a lot of shots. Oh, Blue able to get an elimination right there. Almost 2. 101 damage on the Viper. Oh, not quite able to snag a second one. Blue taken out by another Marshall.
Placing swarm grenade.
A Lear going out from AceOfSpades right here. Alright, looks like it is time for Shully to go ahead and plant the spike.
Alarm bot down.
Looks like all of them have converged from their spawn. Ace goes down, so does ScubaSteev. It is up to Shully, and it looks like the game is going to go to LCCC. Good game to everybody. I'm very proud of our Grizzlies here at MSU. Good game to LCCC as they take home the game tonight. Thank you to everyone who hopped into chat to go ahead and watch. We appreciate all of you. We will see you tomorrow for some more streams.